You hear me?
Yeah.
Can you all hear me? Everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Are they expensive?
Oh, it's horribly expensive.
Put them there.
The red one is the most expensive, Mr. Paulson.
Sorry. Okay. Right. I was going to talk for half an hour till like 10 past. I don't really have much to talk about really. So I thought I'll just let you all ask me questions and I'll answer them the best I can, if that's alright for you. I could talk, I could sit for half an hour and talk if you want, but you'd be very bored. So yeah, I guess I'll just open it to you guys, whatever you want. Oh, we've got a question first, straight here. I'll tell you what, this will be quite fun, right? We're going to lean forward.
Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, I tell you what.
Thank you very much.
You can give me the crown nose if you want.
Okay. Right, you just pass that around then.
You know, Harry Potter, you ever look green screen? How hard work on green screen to put it there?
How work on green screen? It's so hard. Like, because you know you're supposed to be an actor and you're supposed to be able to imagine everything anyway. But it's so much easier when you're working to somebody. You know, when you're working with actual human beings. Like even if you've just got a guy with a big stick and a red ball on the end, that's easier. But when you're doing it to green screen, there's nothing there. It is difficult. It takes a lot more concentration than it would normally. For example, the prophecy room in number 5 was literally just all we had was the floor. We just had this metal grating that was the floor, all like mapped out, and that was it. That's all we had. The rest of the room was an entire hangar about this big, all green, and all we knew was the floor we were wearing, the walls were all in, the cupboards were going to be, all the prophecies. We had no idea, and we just had to sort of a description from David Yates, the director. Right, here's what it's going to be. Imagine it. And so you're sort of working with the other actors and you're running around, at the same time you've got to be bearing in mind that you could be knocking your elbow through stuff. I think one time we did a take and it was fantastic. Everyone was perfect, everyone, and it was great. And then they went, Matt, unfortunately you did put your elbow through one of the shelves. So we had to do it all again. It's not easy, but you know, you get there. Anybody else?
Which one of the Harry Potter books is your favourite?
The books? I don't know. I don't like answering this question because she always upsets me. I really like Prisoner of Azkaban myself. I really like the whole sort of crime thriller aspect of it. It was quite fun. What else? I have really fond memories of Goblet of Fire. I remember when it first came out, it was huge, and it was like the first sort of thing. My mum's a quite big reader, and she always reads these big thick books, and she reads them like an hour. And it was like the first time I ever had this big thick book, and I felt like really grown up. And I was about 10 or 11, I guess. And I was really happy with it, and so I took it home and I read it. I think I got through it in about 4 days. And yeah, I enjoyed reading that. That was a good one, definitely. What's your favourite book?
Deathly Hallows, probably.
Hallows.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Harry Potter theme park that's going to be in Universal.
Yes.
Do you think you're going to go on the opening night?
I hope so. Yeah, no, it's going to be good. I went to a meeting recently with one of the guys who's doing all the press for it, and he took me through all the stuff that's going to be there. And it's pretty special. They showed me some really cool pictures, some artist pictures, and then they sort of give me a rundown of the rides that are going to be there. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be really, really good. I don't know really how much I'm allowed to talk about it, to be honest. But I suppose the best way I can describe it is just imagine if you just were just in the world of Harry Potter. It's not like where you go to a theme park and there's some Harry Potter orientated rides. It's not like that. You're going to go through the opening gates and it's going to be the world of Harry Potter. You're going to be able to do everything that you can read about Harry Potter doing in the story. You're going to go to Hogsmeade and you're going to be able to go to the Three Broomsticks and get a butterbeer. You're going to have to go down the Diagon Alley, buy some chocolate frogs or whatever. You're going to be able to do all this stuff, and it's always going to be within the universe. And there's going to be Hogwarts Castle. And it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. And fingers crossed, because we filmed some stuff for the rides, recently, a few months ago, and I think there was talk of going down there when it opens. So fingers crossed, I'll be there.
Is there any idea of when it is opening?
It's you probably know better than me. I think it's end of this year, start of 2010. I think is that. Yeah, some nods. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Something like that. Thank you. Yeah. Cool.
When filming, who is the biggest giggler of all of you?
Rupert Grint. Definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah.
He's the worst. I mean, he's so funny, and he's just. The thing is, he's got such an infectious laugh. That there's one scene in particular when we're doing the room of requirement stuff, and if you remember, the room of requirements glass all the way around, and so there was a scene where Umbridge is breaking through into the room of requirement, and she's blown the hole in the wall, and we're all supposed to be looking terrified at this wall. It's scary, blah blah. And then I can just see Rupert in the reflection laughing and that's it then, I'm gone, because I can hear him, not only can I see him, I can hear him next to good. And I start laughing, Dan goes, and that's it, everyone's gone. So it's all over, that's it, we have to go off after 10 minutes and calm down. And there's been so many. One line that Rupert had in Order of Phoenix that I believe was cut because he couldn't get it right. He said, unless you want a fistful of Weasley. Say to Seamus when Seamus was criticising Harry, and well, that won't happen. But that was everyone. That was cast and crew. That was the whole video that everyone just fell about. So that got cut. Yeah, definitely Rupert Grint without a doubt. Yeah.
How long? What's the longest it's ever taken to do one scene when this has happened?
Well, the prophecy room stuff took a long time, mainly because of the green screen. Because like I said, people putting their elbows through stuff and not knowing exactly what to expect. So that took a long time. I think that whole sequence in the prophecy room took about 3 or 4 weeks. Because there's a lot of people in it as well, a lot of special effects that we're getting on with, and that took a long time. But I mean, that was anticipated. The stuff that took a long time that wasn't supposed to was those bloody boats in the first film.
Yeah.
Oh, when we got on the boats from Hogsmeade Station to the castle, that was in a room like this big at the studio. They built a tank. They put these boats in it. We just got pulled along on string. And it was supposed to take one afternoon. It took 4 days. We went back and forth from one corner to the other on these boats. It was so dull, and we're supposed to be amazed at this castle that we can't see. Yeah, that was a tough one. We got there in the end though.
So that's why you've never seen them again?
Sorry?
That's why you've never seen the boats again?
No, we got on the festivals now, it's much easier.